I'm Joe Pietaro here with your Muscle Sport Minute for Tuesday, the 22nd of November. This episode is brought to you by our buddies at Iron Mag Labs. IronMagLabs.com. Check out our buddy Robert DiMaggio. This is a great whey protein isolate with stevia, so you don't have to worry about getting some crappy sugar or sugar substitute in there. Definitely want to check out our buddies at IronMagLabs.com right now. Let's get right to the subject at hand. Wow. I posted the NFL in Mexico was a terrible idea video a couple of days back, and wow, all of the people were really up in arms at me. They really were pissed off that I actually had the gall to just reiterate what the Houston Texans team had said to their personnel with their team memo saying, do not leave the hotel and don't wear flashy and expensive jewelry and don't carry lots of cash on you. Basically saying that Mexico is very crime-ridden and you could either get murdered and or fucking killed for your money, jewelry, and the like. So not only did I say that, but many other news agencies and media outlets and sports places said the same thing. I just put my own little fucking spin on it, which basically saying that Mexico is a fucking shithole and why should the NFL even go down there? Well, these young YouTube users were up in arms over my gall and how dare I? I'm white trash. I'm a white supremacist. I'm a Trump supporter. Whatever. Call me whatever you like. That's fine. You're entitled to your opinion, as am I. But these guys were really having a ball with me, and I'm having a ball back. I love internet banter, social media back and forth, bullshit arguments. I love it. It's fucking fun. It's great. Go for it, guys. You can call me anything you like. Promise you, I don't have fucking thin skin. I'm not a safe space needing fucking piece of shit like probably most of you guys are. Definitely not. So you guys are throwing a lot of good stuff at me and keep it coming. But just also remember, who was right about what was going on in Mexico City last night? Obviously not you guys, because if you were watching the game, now we were here recording 3 different episodes for Muscle Sport TV, so I shall admit I did not watch the game live, but I did watch reports and highlights and did do my research and reading on it. And here we go on the USA Today. This isn't some bullshit website. This is legit USA Today. Brock Osweiler, who's the Houston Texans quarterback, who got that big contract after playing a couple of games for the Broncos last year while Peyton was hurt. He was targeted with a laser pointer from somebody in the well-behaved crowd, right? I don't believe they booed the national anthem. That was also, this is nothing that I said was going to happen. This is what they were saying were possibilities. I was just reiterating them. I didn't know they were going to be fucking laser dotted. But Brock Osweiler, while he was on the field, several green flashes, and I'm reading from USAToday.com, appeared on the field as the game was deadlocked 10-10. I think this was in the second quarter when they were playing the Raiders. Deliberately aimed at Osweiler and reflecting off his helmet. NFL security was aware of the matter, and this is according to the ESPN Monday Night Football broadcast, and investigating with a view to have the culprit was removed, found out who the fucking asshole was and lock him up or kick him out. Maybe they would probably give him a fucking medal over there. So, yeah, there was a lot of shenanigans going on, and it's not worth playing there. I said it. Many other fucking media outlets said it, and I'm going to fucking say it again. It's not worth fucking playing there. And some asshole goes, then why does the NFL keep coming back here? And I had to fucking tell him, easily fucking found facts if you Googled it. They've played 2, counting last night, 2 regular season games there. The last one being in 2005. So it's not like they're there every year or twice a year or 3 times a year like they are in London. And somebody, another commenter wrote something like, oh, all celebrities, they're told when they're on the road to never leave the hotel. I don't know. I don't think the fucking teams playing in London got the same fucking mandate from their fucking team guys that the Texans did. Now, they didn't say if the Raiders did or did not. But we know for a fact the Texans memo got leaked to the media and posted, and it's embarrassing, to say the least. The NFL should not be playing games when they're putting their teams, their players, their personnel, their camera people, everybody associated with this game in fucking the safeties in jeopardy. If they're going to London and there's fucking crime in London, they won't go back to London. So why the fuck did they go back to Mexico? Is it to try to, it has nothing to do with the election, first of all. I don't believe it has anything to do with politics. I'm thinking it's an easier place to go to as far as travel goes. I think they did it hoping that if they can do this NFL International Series and not have to have teams fly over the Atlantic Ocean, and then they have to set up the schedule where now they have to do a bye the following week for those two teams, because that's how it's written in the and I think in the Players Association agreement, that if they do have to go to London, they get the following week as a bye. So now the NFL schedule maker has a lot of things to consider when they're doing this. So if you're going to Mexico, I don't believe that's part of the fucking equation. I highly doubt it. And, there's no need to play a game when you're going to have to worry about being fucking dotted on the fucking field by a laser pointer. Obviously, it was just some asshole with a pen light. I don't believe it was a fucking firearm. But we would be surprised if it were. I mean, we're not talking about fucking Flufftown, USA over here, or Flufftown, fucking France, or wherever. Anywhere in Mexico is dangerous. And there was even a video on that USA Today was saying that is one of the worst stadiums to play in. I'm not saying it. The fucking video said it. I'm just telling you what it says. If you fucking retards have the fucking patience to even look things up instead of making an idiot out of yourselves on fucking line, commenting on my video when you have no facts to back it up. I have facts to back up my stuff. See, there goes the difference. I'm a journalist. I'm a sports writer. I've covered 4 fucking Super Bowls in person. So you're saying, who is this asshole? I was at 4 Super Bowls in the locker room and the winning and losing teams. I've been in 8 Super Bowl locker rooms. How many have you been in? Depends. Do you have a job cleaning the place up after they fucking leave? I don't think so. Even then, you'd be lucky. NFL shouldn't be playing games in Mexico. Play in the United States. That's where the fucking game should be played. You want to have your soccer matches or whatever the fuck else you play in Mexico? Go for it. Who gives a fuck? I don't cover that shit anyway. We'll see you guys on the next Muscle Sport Minute. MuscleSportMag.com. $32 a year. Free U.S. shipping. Not free Mexican shipping. Free U.S. shipping. You guys are going to fucking hate me. Make sure you check us out every day on MuscleSportMag.com. We shall see you in the next Muscle Sport Minute. Viva la Mexico!